with a different thing of a process video. I decided that I was going to show you a little bit of how I set up my journaling style. So I have this traveler's notebook, and it is from the Paper Studio through Hobby Lobby. And I purchased the traveler's notebook. I purchased these two TNs came together. This was already in the TN, the traveler's notebook, and then this came from one other traveler's notebook. I think these are Webster pages. Nope, these are the Paper Studio as well. So the first traveler's notebook I have is my notes and journaling on social media and that kind of stuff, on like what I learn. And then I document everything that I have done throughout, and I've got it organized and kind of done up through Amy Tan's new one, or older one. I was just trying to use up some old stuff. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this journal or this one yet. However, I decided I wanted to show you guys what I am going to do in this particular journal. So we're going to do the cover sheet. I'm going to show you guys the cover, and then I have it set up already where my date's going to go on top, and I'm going to do this by the week. So this is my small petite planner, and it says anything is possible with confidence and cute shoes. And this is also a Agenda 52 from Paper Studio. It's out of Hobby Lobby. It is available as of right now, and it started you in September, and it goes through a full another year. And I really enjoy this one because each month is a lot like I am. I am a lady boss. I wear a lot of jeans, that kind of stuff. Like October, I'm not much of this type print, but I do like that one. Goals before guys. And this one is she plans a life she loves and she's a boss. Get it, girl. All of that kind of stuff is pretty much what I set up and ready to go. And in January, just as a little like sneak peek when we get there, I know it's far off, but in January I'm gonna start my birthday reading list project for the whole year. And I think that's what one of them in the journal is going to be, is my book reading project that I want to do and break out. And like I said, all of them are set up differently. Like, ooh, this one, I like this one. Toss your hair in a bun, drink some coffee, and get it done. It's just perfect. Those little things are perfect for me, and this is all set up. So let's get back to October. Since we're on Monday, I want to get my things set up and ready to go for the month of October. So this thing is going to be week by week. So each page is going to have certain things on it. And I'm going to have, like, I've already got stuff written down and whatnot of what I'm going to do. And then each week inside of it, I've got, like, what I'm going to do for college, like what videos I've got. I admit it, what paydays are and what I've got going on for each week and all that kind of stuff. So I do fill it out week by week, and I'm planning on putting down now the other things that I don't put in my planner. I am going to put into this journaling to offset my daily social media of what I do. And my social media that I do is, it's my journal of what I've done each day or each week, depending on like how busy I am and what's going on throughout my life. And I just explain, this is what I've done on Instagram, this is what I've done on Facebook. Now this is going to take it one step further, and I'm going to use the living my best life, the day-to-day. And I really love this. I really like this. And I'm going to decorate October's with this collection, which is the boutique collection, because this is the one I have to get myself ready for October. Then in October, I'll have another collection to do those weeks. And what I pulled from this stamp set is, this week is sitting up on top. I know you can't see it there. This week is there, and then it's reading, watching, creating, and then any highlights that I may have throughout the week. And it's just going to be my journaling, and I'm going to draw the lines and all that stuff. So the process video is going to be the cover sheet and doing up like 2 of these just so you can kind of see what I'm going to do. And because these are different colors and whatnot in here, I pulled out the Close to My Heart sets that I'm going to use. This is Charcoal, Ballerina, Glacier, Peacock, and Sugar Plum, and these all match this collection. So, with further ado, let's do the process. Okay, so I get out the stamp set, and I get out the flower, or the like leaves that go with that, and I get the ink pad called Peacock, and I'll link everything down below with all of the items that I use that is available, and all of that kind of stuff. So my cover will have what's called Every Day May Not Be Good, but there is something good in every day, and that is by Alice Morris Earl, and that's what I'm placing there. And I had to stamp it twice. I thought I got it on that one side and I didn't. And so here I am, I'm just cleaning it off, and then I get out the other piece, and that one is Glacier, and I just place that on the edge, and it's just lightly there, and I'm completely fine with that. Once it dries, it's a little dark there, but once it dries, I love it. And here we go with the second set. So I've already started the word date stamp, and I get out the charcoal, and I place on there from the other ink pad, or excuse me, I should say stamp pad that I got out. It states this week, ... reading, watching, creating, and then highlights. So here I am, I'm just doing up a bunch, and I get these going, and I just place these down, and I hope that you guys are enjoying this. It's something a little bit different for me. I've never done something like this before on camera. I do a lot of this in my house to begin with, but I've just never done a process video like this before, so I hope that you guys enjoy this. Okay, so there are the pages done, and then I did all of the lines. I just took my ruler and went to town on it. So now I'm going to show you what I do on the side, like the sides of it. And I get out all of the punches that you see. I will tell you that they are from Stampin' Up. I don't know if they're available or not in that respect. Those are the only punches I have are from Stampin' Up. So I'm just taking a bunch of flower type stuff that I'm doing here and making up circles and whatnot so that I have it there. And then my leaves come out of this gray colored one, and I do so many on one color, and then I use the back after I get done, because the back is more of like a darker color. And I'm just cutting out little things. So the one that I cut out there, and then this one, the gray colored one or charcoal looking one, it says bloom where you're planted. And then the other one has just a bunch of lines on it that I am going to probably put up a Socrates quote is what I'm planning on doing on that particular one once you get to that, as you see. And I'm just placing this down. So all I'm doing is just making these little areas just kind of cute, because nothing's going to go on them, because I have to write on the other one, and I wouldn't have been able to stamp and keep going because it would have just been kind of a cluster. And I don't mind that some of this stuff is kind of not completely straight because it's a journal, and I'm fine with that. So I put down, as you are watching me put this all together, so I did the date I've already written down on all of them by Monday. So I start with Monday and end on Sunday. And so I'll put down like what I'm reading and how far I've gotten, like how many chapters I've read in the books that I do, because I read three books in one shot. And then once I finish one, I pick up another one, because I'm one of them that I do get bored if I'm reading the same one all the way through. It's something that it's just always been that way for me. Right here, this part right here is the lined one, and I'm going to mark that with hello, and then, like I said, I'm going to put a Socrates note once I figure out which one I want. And then watching is, I'm a huge Netflix binge watcher and a bunch of stuff like that. And then the other word is called creating. And that is where I'm going to place down each week what I have going up on my YouTube channel so that I can keep it tracked. I do keep it in my planner as well, but I thought it would be cool to put it in here so that I could look back on my traveler's notebook or like my journaling and see what I've done like this past year or whatever. And then the highlights of the week, like something fun, if something happened or whatever. And then this is the first book that I decided to start doing this in. I never thought to do any of this kind of stuff. I've always contemplated. I do a journal, but I thought I would just break it down just a little bit more for me and go that route. All right, now back to the second to the last one. So there I just placed a couple little bit more, or actually the last one I should say. Oh, no, one more. I got one more. And I placed this up just a little bit on foam tape. It's not too bad. Like once I'm starting to write and stuff, it's not bad. I can be able to write on what I need to because I know some of this is a little bit bulky, but I wanted the sides to be pretty. And the little thing that I used there, or the circle, it's called Live for the Moments You Can't Put into Words. And I thought that that would be perfect. You know, all of this stuff like for the boutique is just amazing. And then the very last one that I'm going to show you here in this really fast process video style here. And then I will do a slow flip through, and then you'll see the still shots at the end. Everything will be linked down below, obviously, of all of the products that I've used. And if I can find it in Hobby Lobby, what I got, I'll put that down there too. And this little sign, this last piece that I'm working on, it states collect moments, not things. And then I'll just leave you with the rest of this. And at the end of this, you will see some still shot, the flip through and some still shots. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.